right, well, let's start talking about the good stuff of Christmas.
The good stuff. Welcome back. And this is a continuation of our last episode where we talked about the bad stuff of Christmas. We can't end there. No, we can't. We must go to the good stuff. The good stuff of the Christmas time of year. Hey, everybody, we're two likable guys. This is Steve, and this is my wonderful, talented, amazing co host.
Josh?
And we're coming to you from downtown Red Bank, Tennessee, the greatest city, um, one of the two best cities named Red Bank. How's that? The only other Red Bank I know of is Red Bank, New Jersey, and I hear they're pretty good. Just
That's
know about
where that's where the secret stash is, man. Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash.
yeah, I agree. I watched I didn't realize this, and this may not be relevant, but speaking of Red Bank and Jay, I saw a comedy special of his. And right after the comedy special, he had a major heart attack backstage after he got off stage. This was several years ago, and he's fine now and doing great, and he survived.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But it was interesting. I just started watching the special, and he said, "Don't worry, I survived." But right after I walked off stage, I was like, "Ah, that's terrible." And that's the end of the bad stuff for this episode. We're going for good stuff. Good, positive, happy, fun,
You gonna
you know.
you gonna get all Buddy the Elf on me?
Yes. Santa! It's great stuff. Um, what does Christmas mean to you, the listener? That's what we reminisce on when we're talking about Christmas stuff. I've come up, we've come up, the show has come up with a top 5 list of the good stuff from Christmas. Any Do you have any favorite things about this time of year, Mr. Josh?
No. No, I hate this time of year.
I said no negativity.
No, man, Christmas, man, it's good.
I remember Christmas in school was awesome because you had that 2 week break.
And it seemed like it was forever when you
Yes.
were in elementary school.
Yes, it was awesome.
And then in high school it's like, God, after New Year's I gotta go back already.
Yep. I agree with that. And it was fun. I mean, because it's all a matter of perspective. When you're a kid and you're wanting Christmas to come and you're wanting Santa Claus to jump down the chimney and come out and bring you gifts, that night can't come fast enough. But then it does. And then that next week goes really fast because you're playing with all the new crap you got. Or or you're trying on all the new clothes you got. Was that not a bummer when you were little?
Socks and
You're thinking,
underwear.
yes, you think you're getting a good toy and you open it up and you're like, oh, thanks, Aunt and Grandma and Uncle. We appreciate the pajamas and socks and tidy whities. I will wear them with pride. You know? But now, do you know how much I appreciate that stuff? That stuff is like gold to me
Oh
now,
yeah.
as long as it fits.
Yeah. Oh man, Black Friday, you go out and buy
Yes,
socks and underwear. Come on now.
yes. Which comes to number 5 on the list. The sales. The sales, the good cheap stuff. The stuff you need cheap. I mean, have you ever gotten any really good deals for Christmas? Maybe Black Friday deals or anything of the sort?
Yeah, yeah. We went this Black Friday. We we didn't go and stand in line to get the high dollar ticket items.
Right.
The stuff that we kind of had our eyes on, socks and underwear.
Yep. There's nothing.
They
I,
had they still had plenty of those by the time we got there Friday evening when
yeah,
all the
that's
crowds were
surprising.
down.
Right.
We
Yeah.
years ago we went and got a nice Blu-ray player for on the cheap. I
Oh
think it
yeah.
was like $40, and it's a Samsung or something.
Yeah. That's where, this will kind of tell you how I live. Christmas time, when we need a TV, is Black Friday at Walmart. That's usually the best price and a decent TV
Did
you
you
can get.
did you get one this year?
Did not.
No.
Got two last year though.
Did you?
They still work great.
They had with all the COVID stuff, they started Black Friday. They started it back in seems like September.
Right.
Uh,
Yes. Ain't that the
but
case?
I think it was like the first week of November or something, maybe the second week, whatever.
Right.
Walmart had a 42-inch TV, man, for $88.
You can't beat that. That's
I mean, it's not the best TV in the world, but we have a TV that we've had for, I guess, 12, 13 years. It's starting to get a couple of lines in the
oh yeah.
little shadows in the picture, and we think it's going out. And I'm thinking that $88 TV, that'll be a good one for a replacement, just a
I rem-
backup TV.
right. I remember when you remember those projector TVs that were all the rage. I guess that was probably in the 80s.
Oh, the big
And
ones.
yes, and no doubt you would have. I went over to this one guy's house, and in the TV, I don't know how this worked, but I remember there was a frozen image of Mario in the bottom left corner of the TV. So you're watching a movie or something, and in the bottom left, there's Mario the whole time watching with you. It's so great. But yeah, TVs. It's amazing how far that technology has come,
Oh yeah.
or the technology has come. Either way,
Say
it's
that.
good stuff.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, technology. And which brings me to number four. Excuse me, gifts, which we're talking about anyway. Number five is the sales and getting the good stuff cheap, and number four is the gifts you're giving and receiving. Personally, I feel better when I give stuff. I like to find that perfect gift. I always like to kind of go overboard and surprise people. It just makes me feel good when I can. I can't always do that. So I
Right.
try not to be too let down if I can't afford everything. It just depends on how good business was that year. But I love getting good gifts. Um, have you ever gotten anything really special for Christmas? Is that ever any big memories, any fond memories of Christmas and being like, whoa, I was shocked when I got blank as a kid? Or,
Oh man, yeah. Me and Joe, we got bicycles one year. It
yes.
was back when Mongoose with the freestyle bicycles. The
Oh,
high
yeah.
dollar.
Yes.
The ones that everybody wanted that year.
Yes. And wow, that's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Christmas memories. We went to my grandmother's house for Christmas one year. And, well, we did it probably several years, but one year. And this was about, I'm going to say 1984. And we were, as you may have learned in a previous episode, me and my brother both raced BMX. And I had always had just a Walmart bike with some Walmart components, and it was kind of crap. But we were getting serious into it, and evidently Santa Claus paid attention because I woke up that morning. I had a brand new Diamondback, I think it was a Silver Streak, what it's called, fully set up race bike, ready to race, ready to go. And I was just blown away. And that same year, my brother got, anybody in the BMX will remember these. He got a PK Ripper.
PK
And
Ripper. Man, I hadn't
you,
heard that in a long time.
yes, and it was flipping awesome too. So we were both. I mean, we had this. That was the best. Still today, I've still got that bike today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping if the son is interested, I will fix it up and let him have it when he gets older. But if he's not interested, I may just keep it forever. But it was so awesome waking up. I can still see in my head that bike as I walked around the corner that morning. It was kind of dark. There's Christmas tree lights on, and I saw twinkling of the chrome. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Looking back now, Santa Claus had to been saving up for this because that was something that Santa Claus wouldn't have afforded for us at that time.
Right.
But it was awesome.
Yeah.
So that was a good gift of receiving.
Yeah, I feel you there on Santa coming off the wallet. Uh,
Yes.
that was one thing that the folks in Santa always did pretty good with us, man. Like I said, those bicycles and
Yes.
skateboards. When the skateboard thing was the rage, you had to have the Tony Hawk, the Pal Peralta skateboards, and all that crap.
Yeah. The mine. I went through a small skateboard era, and this will tell you how long ago it was. I remember buying skateboards at the uh, little market off of Market Street, or 23rd Street downtown. The flea market.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
remember the flea market off of 23rd Street downtown?
yeah, yeah.
Man, we bought skateboards. They had, just I guess somebody had bought a bunch from China or something is what it amounted to, but they looked great. They performed like crap, but I didn't care. I just wanted it to look good. Another thing we used to get at that stupid flea market was the cassette tapes. I remember going down through there searching for the newest stuff, and they never had it. Or if they did, it was a it was a flipping copy where they had somebody had recorded the cassette to another cassette and photocopied the notes and the liner for the cassette and just sold it as a new cassette. It's the good old days of flea markets. I'm sure that's perfectly legal.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
I love going into convenience stores and seeing that.
yes, let's don't get
It's
into
still,
convenience stores
yeah,
again.
no doubt. But I mean, people still do that. So those bootleg copies of that stuff still.
Yes, yes, photocopied. I love the photocopied. Is it was never even. It always like had a little smear, like a. It was moved when they were copying
The
it, like they were trying
types,
to
yeah,
copy it
the,
real fast, and
the
so they move it, and it's got the type print that slid just a little bit, and you can't read anything.
just a little askew, just a little crooked.
Yes, good
Yeah.
stuff. Which brings us to number three, family time. Yes, this is good stuff. I enjoy the family time. We usually go. I mean, years past. Well, probably I'm guessing it's not going to happen this year, but we go to a awesome candlelit service at Red Bank Baptist Church. Christmas Eve. They've had one for years. I'm just thinking it's kind of iffy this year at this point. But it's pretty awesome. You end up at the end, sing some carols and whatnot, but at the end they take a candle and they go around and everybody in there lights a candle and holds it up and everybody sings Silent Night. It's beautiful.
It
Um,
just seems like a big fire hazard to me.
you know, uh, it is, but it isn't. Luckily, no one that I don't know that any fires have ever, any wildfires have been started. So, but it's a fun time.
They got
But you,
somebody. They got somebody on guard with the standing there with the extinguisher ready to go.
I'm sure there are people with extinguishers around there. So I don't know that I've ever seen one though. But being such a large building, I know it's code to
What do
probably have to have
yeah,
them.
yeah. I thought about just at the ready, already in hand,
True, true.
not hanging on the wall.
Well, number and any other family events, you've always got that crazy uncle or crazy cousin.
The drunkle.
Yeah, the drunkle, and then
That most time that's me.
oh, and you've also got the funkles,
Whoa, hey now.
the fun uncles, and then you've also
Oh,
got the
I just thought you meant they had they were the groovy uncles, had the funk.
and the I saw another one last night that was called a hunkle, and it was like every other uncle except that were really good looking.
Oh, I may have to change to the hunkle then.
Yes, that would be wise and very true.
Oh, look at you.
And let's see, um, any other good family eating together has always been good, but again, this year is just going to be different.
Oh yeah, man. It's I don't see how anybody would risk it.
And more and more people, everybody I know now, I mean, has known somebody, and somebody pretty close to them have had the COVID, which sucks. The Chinese virus.
The
They have to
the,
get
the Gina
Donald eight Trump
the Gina virus.
to talk about it. But that stuff's so in limbo. Who knows what's going on there? Number two is another really good thing about the good stuff. Number two, and had trouble at first going between number two and number one,
It's
but
close race.
well, it was until I had to remember the reason for the season.
There you go.
But number two, and this is going to be number one in a lot of people's hearts. The food,
Oh,
the turkey, the ham.
hey, wait. I could see why this could be a close front runner. Two fat guys talking about good Christmas stuff. Is the food?
Oh, we could do a whole episode on all the good Christmas foods.
Oh yeah,
All the cookies, the desserts, the freaking pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Used to hate pumpkin pie.
oh yeah.
But then somebody offered me some pumpkin pie with whipped cream, and I was sold.
Oh, so it's okay if as long as it's got Cool Whip on it.
Yeah. And now I can eat it without the Cool Whip even. It's all good. Either way,
Yeah.
it's good. That some other of my favorites is do you do like a Chex Mix with that you drowned it in some Worcestershire sauce and some butter and you put like Chex Mix and pretzels and nuts and you heat it up and bake it and
Yeah,
you get all this.
yeah,
Oh, I can eat bucketfuls of that.
yeah.
And another good favorite of mine,
Yeah,
sausage balls.
the sausage balls. That's where I was fixing to go,
Oh,
man.
you
So
can't.
yeah.
Yes, they're so delicious. And then one of my favorite desserts during this time of year, although this dessert is good all year round, it really only comes around this time of year for some reason. Peanut butter balls.
Peanut
Mm,
butter balls.
yes. Little, they're like Reese's cup, but the peanut butter's sweeter and you wrap it in a hard chocolate. And oh, I'm getting fatter just
Just
talking about
just
it.
thinking about it. Yeah, that was one thing I was gonna say too. You know, me and Jennifer we were talking the other day, and this guy Chuck that works with us, it's been he does his own thing, but he'll come in and help us when we need some help.
Right.
His wife Sandy always makes fudge,
Oh,
and you know every year that
yes.
we're working together, which we hadn't really been working with him this season. Uh, he's been too busy, but he always makes sure to get us some of that fudge. And Jennifer said the other day, she said, "You ain't seen Chuck in a while, have you?" I said, "No." She goes, "Oh, I'm really gonna miss Sandy's fudge this year."
Yes. Yes. Which also reminds me of a dear past friend. He's since left this world, but I had this one gentleman, J.C. Hammond. He is the father of the vets that own Northgate Animal Hospital. He was
The
such
brothers Hammond.
the brothers Hammond, yes, and also brother of Matt Hammond. JC was the brother of Matt Hammond, which is a dentist, some kind of specialty dentist. I think he specializes in TMJ pain and stuff. But he
Oh,
really, really, really nice folks. But JC was always so good to me, so generous, so kind. Um, if I needed something, I could count on him. I could call him and just talk to him, and he would help me out in any way he could. But the best thing about him, every year for about, I'm going to say roughly 10 years before he passed, every year he would bring me and my family a honey baked ham and a pecan pie
oh wow.
from the honey baked ham store. I mean, it was so, we look forward to it every year. And I always shared it with the wife and the mom, and we always had it on Christmas Day. And every year it got to where my mom's like, "You think JC's going to bring us another one of those hams?" I was like, "I don't know, but I sure hope so, because those things are delicious." I love the crust around the outside, the honey baked part, the crystallized honey and sugar all around.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's some good stuff.
it is. Thus, you can see why I had such a hard time going between a fat guy talking about food, but of course, we've got to end it up with the number one good stuff of, and maybe this is just for Christians. If you're not Christian, bless your heart. If whatever you're into, you can think and do however you want. I'm not here to judge you, but I'm saying, as for me, the reason for the season, and I've looked it up. I did a little research, and Christmas is about, it started. There's several different stories of how it started and how it evolved, and how even Santa Claus came to be. Which a lot of the stories are not good. I mean, they're evil stories, like, and pagan and bad. Bad according to the Christian faith. But I think we've kind of commandeered it, as the Christians have commandeered it to be, like, hey, I don't know who came up with, like, hey, let's celebrate the birth of Jesus during Christmas, but somebody did somewhere along the line. Maybe there's a listener out there that knows more about that can send us some information. But nonetheless, but that for me has to be the number one good thing about Christmas, and it gives us a hope. Hey, I have a this is a little mushy, a little out there for me, and may or may not fit your lifestyle, and that's okay. I'm not one to judge, but I read this really awesome poem that I've never heard before. It's not that long, and if you give me like a half a second, I don't know who the author is, but it's called A Christmas Letter from Jesus. And I just want to read this real quick, and then I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Just say, for me, Christian faith is important. And anyway, I want to read this, and then we'll move on. Christmas letter from Jesus. It's really good, though. You listen to this. A Christmas letter from Jesus. When you look for me at Christmas, you won't need a special star. I'm no longer just in Bethlehem. I'm right here where you are. You may not be aware of me amid the celebrations. You'll have to look beyond the stores and all the silly decorations. But if you take, I added silly, but if you take a moment from your list of things to do to close your eyes and say a prayer, I'm waiting here for you. You're the one I want to be with. You're the reason that I came, and you'll find me in the stillness. where I'm whispering your name. That's it. Good stuff.
That's pretty good.
Did you get that in? It was whispering your name if you couldn't quite hear it.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that.
I thought that was really sweet. I thought that kind of summed up my feelings for the, you know, people say that Jesus and giving at Christmas and receiving and all the stuff can't coexist, but I think it does just fine. It's all a matter of perspective. Got a bad perspective, you're not going to see it. You're not going to like it, but it's good stuff. There again, you can see why a fat guy would have trouble deciding whether food or the birth of his savior.
You know, I think he'd understand.
Yes, you know,
I,
that's
I,
very.
I'd like to think that he would understand.
I would like to agree. That's and that comes there a little bit more. That's the Jesus that I love.
There
The
you
one
go.
that would understand why that was difficult because he
Yeah.
sees my heart and he knows how much I love chocolate. But I just can't make it a crutch. Anyway, that's good stuff. Do you have any good stuff to add for your Christmas? Did you agree with my list or you
Yeah,
disagree
man.
with my?
Yeah, your list was it's dead on it. I thought. I
I
mean,
thought I
it's pretty
put a
good.
little work into it.
Did a little work. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I really hope that everybody listening has a really blessed Christmas. I hope you get and give everything you want to give. You stay healthy, stay safe. Um, and I really, really, really want you to have a Two Likable Guys Christmas. So order now, and you can get no. I
The Two Likable Guys Christmas ornament.
don't. Oh, that's a really good idea. It could be just like an ornament of pictures of Christmas food, and
Yeah,
then on the other side it can have a cross.
there you go. There you go. I like it. I like it.
I do too.
Speaking of Christmas ornaments, I saw a meme on Facebook. Or actually, no, it wasn't a meme. I think it was somebody was actually selling these things, and it was a little plastic dumpster with a fire in it, and it had 2020 written on the dumpster,
Oh, that's funny.
and it had a flickering light in it to where the fire looked like it was going.
Burning.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I know it doesn't have anything to do with the besides
Right.
being a Christmas ornament, but I thought it was pretty clever actually.
Yeah, I would recommend everybody get out, go see some Christmas lights with your family in your car. Stay in your vehicles. Don't get out. There's no need to get out. There's some good lights around Red Bank. I've seen, and this is the first year Luke can really, my son Luke can really see um, out of his car seat and the lights as we're driving by. And his thing to do is this year is to say anytime he sees something or wants to get your attention or does something wrong or wants you to look is uh oh.
It says, "Uh oh."
So yeah, so when we go by the Christmas lights, he starts going uh oh, and pointing and laughing uh-oh, and it's the most
Because
flippin'
he
adorable
knows
thing
everybody will turn their head and look when he says "uh oh" because they're
when he
trying to
see
figure out what's going on.
exactly. It's good
Well,
stuff.
smart little feller you got there.
I hope so. You never know, but I have faith in him.
Well,
Uh,
maybe
I have
he'll
more faith in him than I have in my teaching him stuff.
maybe he'll take after his grandpa.
Yes,
There
and be able to fix airplanes,
you go. There you go.
which you can find out about in a previous episode.
Like
That's
that
great
tie in
stuff.
there. That's good.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Man, we're all about this synergy and synchronicity and all the good things. Do you want to wrap it up? Do you have any? 'Cause, I mean, I just jump in there and do that. Do you want to?
Well, no. You do a good job of it.
All right.
I'll let you run it.
All right. Well, I just want to. I don't
I
want you
like
to feel left out.
I like being the. Hey, I'm a drummer, man. I'm in the back.
You're used to being left
Yeah,
out.
I'm used to being left back out. You know, back here in the back behind all the drums and cymbals, and people are like, oh, you're back there. Oh, I didn't know you were there.
Well, I want to tell Josh, and I'll reveal this on Facebook and Instagram soon. Whenever Josh, I'm able to get it to Josh. But Josh, I have you a Christmas gift,
Oh, do
um,
you?
a fun little small Christmas gift that I think you're gonna really enjoy. But and so you have to stay tuned for that. When it gets a little closer to the day, I haven't wrapped it or anything. I don't even know if I like wrapping or anything. I may just put it in a bag and come drop it off near your mailbox. And
That's my wrapping.
yeah,
I buy a holiday bag. Put it in.
yes.
Go to the Dollar Tree and get me a dollar bag.
There's another good thing about Christmas holiday bags.
Yeah, Jennifer does all the wrapping in at ours.
Yeah, I'm not good at wrapping. I've never taken pride in it. I love these. I loved when you used to go to the mall and you get stuff wrapped for a donation to their cause. And
You just like the chicks that ran it.
um, well, when I was single, that's probably true.
You know, the past couple of years I haven't seen that at the mall.
I haven't either.
But
I
I
don't.
guess I don't go to the mall as much as what I used to. So
Yeah, I don't think anybody does.
yeah.
But anyway, hey, everybody, we really appreciate you listening. All you subscribers, man, you guys are the best. And seriously, if you subscribe, look in the mirror right now, and this is me telling you, the guy you're looking at in the mirror, that you're the best, and we appreciate you. And we couldn't do it without you, and we wouldn't want to do it without you. I hope everyone has Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, stay safe. Prayers for those that are under the weather this year and dealing with this crappy virus that's going around. But for everyone else, have a great day, have a good time, have fun. We love you. We hope this is the best Christmas for you ever because we like you. Two likable guys like you. We like you. And of course, we hope you like us too. Hope you have a great night, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Later.